This video is for all my fellow foodies, those of you who want to live your best, healthiest life without sacrificing the joy of eating delicious food. Today, I'm about to share a little hack that will satisfy your sweet tooth without throwing your blood sugar off track. You heard me right. A treat so good, you could eat it every day if you wanted to. It's low carb, high protein, and will keep you aligned with your health goals. Hi, I'm Ryan, AKA your keto cousin. I'm a health coach who is passionate about metabolic health. If you're following a keto, low carb, or diabetic friendly diet and you love ice cream like I do, this video is your ice cream dream come true. Before we dive in, I'd love it if you could like this video and subscribe so I can keep sharing these low carb tips that will help you master your metabolic health. Now, let me tell you something. I am passionate about my health and what goes into my body, but let's be real. I'm also a foodie at heart. I get a thrill out of trying new foods, and I can't settle for bland, lifeless meals. I want my plate to be a canvas of flavors, textures, and colors. Cooking, tasting, exploring, these are my joys. And I believe you shouldn't have to choose between eating healthy and enjoying your food. So I get it. Sometimes you just want that sweet treat, especially if you're an ice cream lover like me. But if you've tried low carb options from the store, you know the struggle. They're often hard to find, and when you do, they might leave you with a little digestive discomfort thanks to those soluble and insoluble fibers and all the sugar alcohols. That's why I invested in a Ninja Creami. This beauty lets me control what goes into my treats, from slushies to Italian ices to gelato and ice cream, without compromising on flavor or my health. Today, I'm going to show you a base recipe that you can adapt in countless ways to suit your taste. With just a few simple ingredients, you'll be whipping up creamy, dreamy ice cream, almost on demand. And the best part, you get to control the ingredients and additives, making sure everything that goes into your treat is something you're proud of. If you track and struggle to get your protein, this recipe is the perfect end-of-day treat to ramp up your protein intake and ensure you hit your macros. The recipe is about 480 calories and packs a whopping 44 grams of protein. So yes, it could be eaten as a meal, but honestly, I can't finish an entire portion in one sitting. I usually enjoy about a quarter to half of the serving, which means a 240 calorie treat with 22 grams of protein. That's an amazing way to cap off the day, especially after a light dinner. So the base of this recipe is simple but powerful. You're gonna start with a good protein powder. I'm a fan of Equip Protein because it's the cleanest brand I've found. But if you're feeling adventurous, Keto Chow offers a variety of flavors like apple pie, birthday cake, and pistachio. Just a heads up, Keto Chow is fortified with vitamins and minerals, so it does have a slight aftertaste that might not be for everyone. I personally enjoy their chocolate, sweetened with stevia, and the strawberry flavor with monk fruit. Now, let's talk ingredients. Here's what you'll need. You'll need, of course, your protein powder. You can use Equipped or a full packet of this Keto Chow. A milk of your choice. You can use any unsweetened milk or dairy. Just note that whole milk will add more carbs. You'll need collagen, a scoop of collagen. It'll make it a little bit creamier. Some heavy whipping cream, some cottage cheese that will also help with the creaminess, and some kind of sweetener. I'm going to use stevia glycerite. So here we have a cup of coconut milk, unsweetened, and I'm putting it in a blender because we're going to blend it up. And then about a quarter cup of heavy cream. I like to add the liquid before I add the protein so it doesn't stick as much to the bottom. So we're going to do 1 chocolate and 1 strawberry. This is that collagen. Just 1 scoop is enough. And then we're going to add a little bit of stevia glycerite. The protein powder has its own sweetness, so if you're okay with that, just know that when you freeze things that are already sweet, they tend to not be as sweet, so you might need to add a little bit more sweetener. So we're just gonna blend this up, and you're going to pour it into one of these containers that comes with the creamy. And then I like to just dump the cottage cheese in the middle. You don't have to blend that. The creamy is actually going to blend that for you. So that's it. This will be a chocolate ice cream. So I'll put the lid on that and pop that in the freezer. While we're here, let's make a strawberry one as well. Same process. Okay, so we're gonna add a cup of coconut milk, 1/4 cup of heavy cream. With Keto Chow, you just want to use whatever the package amount is. If you buy it in individual packets like this, it'll be 1 packet. Okay, and we'll add our sweetener. So now I'll blend this together. So Keto Chow is a little bit thicker. You may need to add a little bit more liquid. If so, just a touch, because it is very thick. So I usually pour it in and then add some liquid to the container and give it a little shake. A lot of it is still stuck inside here. And then we will add the cottage cheese, about 1/2 cup. Just plop that right in there. So these I'm going to put the lids on, and they'll go into the freezer, and they need to be frozen for about 24 hours. All right, so once you blend and freeze these ingredients overnight, it's time to bring out the Ninja Creami. So to get all set up, your Ninja Creami is going to come with this base and this lid that has a blade, and you just stick the blade in here. You pull the lever, it goes inside, let go, and then you take your ice cream base. So here I have the strawberry one, and this is the chocolate one. I'm gonna start with the chocolate one. So you simply place this in the base. It kind of snaps into the grooves here. Pop the lid on. You're going to align the grooves here and then snap it into place. You have to plug it in every time you use it, like right away. So if you have it plugged in, it's not going to work. You have to unplug it and then plug it back in. So you plug it in, so slide it in, turn the lid. Okay, so I have it full, so I'm gonna hit full. And then I wanna set it to light ice cream. You don't wanna use the regular ice cream. So use light ice cream. And then you're gonna just push the button, and 4 minutes later, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna cut all that out. Okay, so it has stopped. So we're gonna hit the release button on the side to turn it, slide it out. On the first spin, it's almost never ready. You'll notice it is a powdery consistency. So it's very powdery, fine powder. So what I do is I kind of push down the sides a little bit, and then I put a splash of milk. You can use the heavy cream or you can use the coconut milk. And then this goes for a respin. And then instead of pressing the start button, I'm going to hit respin. Okay, so it's finished. We're going to see if it's a consistency that we like. And it is quite creamy. So now it's more creamy. Now that I've reached a consistency that I like, this is where the magic happens, the mix-ins and top-ins. And today I'm going to make it extra fancy for you all. I'm going to mix in some nuts and chocolate chips, and then I'm going to put some warmed peanut butter on top. And that's what makes this so fun. You're in control, you can mix and match and experiment and create something that is yours. So what you want to do is make sure that you have a well in the center. I already do, so I'm just going to pour in. I have pecans and chocolate chips. And then now I'm going to hit mix in. All right, let's take a look. So it is super creamy. Scoop some out. So this is about, what I have here in the bowl is about maybe half of the container, maybe a little bit less. And to me, this is plenty, right? So this is about half of the container. I can drizzle on some, well, it's not really a drizzle, but put some peanut butter on top, and there you have it. So this is our chocolate pecan peanut butter chip. Let's give it a taste. See how creamy that is? and it's just protein powder. So it's like you're having your protein shake. So good. We're going to make the strawberry one. Pop that back on and repeat the process. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, you ready? Give it a taste. What do you think? It's good, right? Okay, let's pop it out and see. Ooh, that's the consistency we want. Very creamy. All right, so let's give this one a taste. Look at that. Now I know that the Ninja Creami is an investment, but let me tell you, I think it's worth every penny. If you're on the fence, I hope I've convinced you to take the leap and treat yourself to something that is healthy and delicious. I dropped a link in the description so you can check out the model that I have here. And before you go, let me know in the comments if you already have a Creami and what you think of it. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe, and join me on this journey to better health, one delicious bite at a time. Thanks for watching and stay healthy.